Part 2. And the next day, we see the entrance of the newbie dungeon. The yellow hair was asking Lin Mayu if he is interested in teaming up, but he shook head and went off. And we see Chiazu, she was saying according to the seniors, going solo when you are below level 10 and teaming up after level 10 is the best solution. The principal came and suggested the students to follow the same idea. But as for Lin Mayu and Chiazu, it isn't that much important because of their combat class. But he wasn't confirm about Lin Mayu class and asked if he agrees, he could partner up with the fellow students. The students were scared of the undeads, and Lin Mayu picked his staff and said, I will go solo. The principal advised him if he want to level up fast he should team up with the other students. It isn't easy for student to develop, and it keeps on becoming difficult to level up further. But Lin Mayu said thanks for the offer but I have confidence in my abilities. And now at the entrance of the dungeon, we see Chiazu saying let's compete and see who is faster and comes out first. And then he got into the dungeon and summoned 4 undead warriors. He commanded them to go and hunt. All 4 of the warriors went in separate direction. They started hunting various low-level monsters. Lin Mayu was gaining a lot of experience points. And only in half an hour high level up. Now he could summon 8 undead warriors, with twice their strength. And he also got a new skill, which could track all office soldiers' location. We see a wolf was sneaking behind him. He activated one of his new skills, and killed that wolf. And he continued to level up. The further he level up the most skeleton warriors he summoned. And he kept on repeating this. He was thinking, we got 12 hours of time in this dungeon, and I have spent 4 hours till now. But I have to increase the pace. And he went deeper into the redemption. Outside the dungeon gate, we see principal and head of the Chiazu family, discussing about how the student's potential this year. He was saying that his daughter's potential is very high and, it's also because you took good care of her. He was saying my daughter could also be like the seniors. He was also asking about hearing that someone got a hidden class. The principal said oh yes, the necromancer class. But we don't know how powerful that is because we don't have any record of that. And they kept on discussing such things. Back into the dungeon, Lin Mayu was now hunting high-level monsters. He was about to reach the deepest part of the dungeon. When he entered the forest, he was suddenly attacked by a tree branch. But he used his passive skill damage transfer, and transferred all of his damage to the shadow soldier. He saw there was a level 8 bullwhip tree monster. He ordered his skeleton soldiers to attack. It took 6 to 7 soldiers to take down a single tree monster. He commanded all office soldiers to take down every single monster near him. And after sometimes we see, someone was coming out of the dungeon, it was Lin Mayu. The people outside were very shocked and asked him how did you get out of the dungeon so early? Lin Mayu answered, I have killed all of the monster. The principal was very shocked to see that Lin Mayu is level 7 now, but he said if only there were more monsters, I would have reached level 8. The principal got very shocked. Mr. Chiazu asked the principal, why is that student out of the dungeon so early, and what about his teammates? The principal proudly said, he got through the dungeon and hunted all the monsters, and came out after becoming a level 7 hunter. Mr. Chiazu asked, is he the student who got a hidden professor? And they were discussing how it might be a very powerful class. The principal told him about how his class choosing ceremony changed the weather. Lin Mayu sat down and was thinking, now he can summon 24 warriors, and their increase in stats. On the other hand we see Chiazu getting out of the dungeon. She was looking very happy, and saying now I won't lose this time. She has reached level 5 just like the seniors in the past. But as soon as she saw Lin Mayu sitting in front of her, she got very shocked. She got even more shocked after seeing that he had reached level 7. Mr. Chiazu called her. They got in the car. She said I won't lose to him next time, but her dad told her that he got out of the dungeon 2 hours before, and even killed all of the level 8 monsters in the dungeon. Chiazu got panicked, thinking she didn't even came close to a level 8 dun monster in the dungeon. And even killing a level 7 monster was difficult for her. Now the yellow hair was begging Lin Mayu to take him into the battlefield tomorrow, so that they could team up. But at the next day, he didn't came and yellow hair got fooled. Now at the entrance of the battlefield, he placed his head on the magic stone to confirm his identity. There were 3 types of mission given. The normal difficulty level, it could be completed by individuals or small group. The nightmare difficulty level, is completed by a group of well-trained hunters. And the hell difficulty is for only high-level hunters. The guard at the entrance checked his identification card, and allowed him inside. When Lin Mayu entered the battlefield, was following him, he noticed the goblin and commanded one of his warriors to kill the goblin. The goblin jumped at the skeleton warrior and attacked his head, but it didn't do any damage, as the warrior's stats were very high. He started hunting more goblins on his way. He captained hunting and gained a lot of experience points. He thought, even for me getting to level 15 is very difficult, before the entrance exam. But how did his older sister got to level 16, in such a short amount of time? He was thinking of a sister. He leveled up to 10 and, now he could summon a bronze skeleton warrior. The bronze skeleton warrior even have a active skill, he thought he should try the skill. But Hell saw that he has already hunted all the monster nearby. As a surprise an arrow came his way, he got hit on his shoulders but he used his passive skill damage transferred the damage to the skeleton warrior. He saw a pink hair girl coming his way. She passed through him. He saw behind her were 2 more hunters, who were hunting her. Lin Mayu pulled the arrow out. The 2 hunters were discussing how she is cunning and her assassin's class made her escape from them. Lin Mayu said, "Your arrow hit me. You should apologize."